the heart of Benin City, nestled within the ancient walls and surrounded by the tales of valor and mystery, there existed a legend whispered among the elders. It was a story of a cursed treasure hidden deep within the bowels of the Oba's palace. This treasure, they said, held immense wealth and power, but was guarded by an ominous curse that had claimed the lives of many who sought it. Centuries ago, during the reign of the wise and revered Oba Eweka, the kingdom of Benin thrived. Oba Eweka was known not only for his leadership, but also for his foresight. He had amassed a treasure beyond imagination: gold, precious stone, and artifacts that shimmered like the stars. But with great wealth came great peril. Envious eyes from distant land cast their gaze upon Benin, yearning to plunder its riches. To protect the treasure, Oba Eweka consulted the kingdom's most powerful sorcerer, Osaze. Osaze, a man of purest, devised a plan to safeguard the treasure. He invoked ancient spirits and cast a spell upon the riches, a curse so potent that only the purest of heart and the bravest of soul could withstand its wrath. The curse was simple yet deadly. Anyone who sought the treasure with greed in their heart would face unspeakable horrors. Their deepest fear would come to life, and they would be driven to madness, never to return. The treasure was hidden in a secret chamber beneath the palace, known only to the Oba and the most trusted advisor. Years turned into decade, and decade into centuries. The tale of the cursed treasure became a legend, a story told to children on stormy nights. Yet the allure of unimaginable wealth continued to beckon adventurers, explorers, and thieves from all corners of the world. One such adventurer was Ada, a young and daring archaeologist with a heart full of curiosity and a mind sharp as a blade. Ada spent years studying the history of Benin and has stumbled upon fragments of the treasure's legend. Unlike others, Ada was driven not by greed but by a genuine passion for history and a desire to uncover the truth. Ada's journey to Benin City was fraught with challenges. She navigated dense jungles, crossed treacherous rivers, and faced numerous obstacles, but her determination never wavered. She believed that the treasure, if found, could reveal untold secrets about the ancient kingdom and its people. Upon reaching Benin City, Ada sought the guidance of the current Oba, who was a direct descendant of Oba Eweka. The Oba, impressed by Ada's sincerity and respect for their culture, granted her permission to search for the treasure, but warned her of the curse that protected it. Undeterred, Ada began her quest within the palace. She read ancient texts, pieced together old maps, and followed hidden clues. Her journey led her to a forgotten passage beneath the palace, a dark and winding tunnel that seemed to go on forever. With each step, the air grew colder, and silence enveloped her. Ada's resolve was tested as she faced vision of her worst fears. Ghostly appearance of fallen adventurers haunted her, their hollow eyes pleading for release. The walls of the tunnel seemed to close in, whispering secrets and warnings in the language long forgotten. Shadows danced, creating an atmosphere thick with tension and dread. Just as Ada felt the weight of the curse pressing down upon her, she stumbled upon an ancient inscription carved into the wall. It was a riddle, a final test of her wit and purity of heart. The inscription reads, "To those who seek with greed and lust, in shadows deep their soul shall rust. But those whose hearts are pure and bright shall find the truth and see the light." Ada pondered the riddle, her mind racing. She realized that the treasure's curse was not just a guard against theft, but a guardian of knowledge. The true treasure was the wisdom and history of the Benin Kingdom. With this revelation, Ada felt a surge of determination. She continued down the tunnel, her steps now guarded by a newfound clarity. Finally, Ada arrived at a massive door adorned with intricate carvings and symbols of protection. As she pushed the doors open, she was met with a blinding light. The chamber was filled with the fabled treasure, more magnificent than she had imagined. But among the riches, Ada found something even more valuable: ancient scrolls and artifacts that detailed the history, culture, and wisdom of the Benin Kingdom. Ada knew that this knowledge was the true treasure. She carefully documented everything and presented her findings to the Oba in a grand ceremony. The Oba and his people celebrated the unveiling of their rich heritage, and Ada was honored for her bravery and integrity. But the curse of the treasure was not yet fully lifted. As the celebration reached its peak, a sudden gust of wind extinguished, plunging the palace into darkness. A chilling voice echoed through the hall. The curse is not broken until the true heir claims the throne. Ada and the Oba realized that the curse was tied to the royal lineage. The true heir, a descendant of Oba Eweka, had to claim the treasure. For the curse to be lifted, the current Oba revealed a secret. He had a long-lost son, born out of wedlock and hidden away to protect him from those who sought to harm the royal family. With time running out, Ada and the Oba embarked on a desperate search for the true heir. They followed a series of clues that led them to a remote village on the outskirts of Benin City. There they found Efe, a humble blacksmith who had no knowledge of his royal lineage. Efe was reluctant to accept his destiny, but Ada's unwavering belief in him and the Oba's heartfelt plea convinced him to return to the palace. As Efe approached the treasure's chamber, the curse's grip began to loosen. The spirits of the fallen adventurers appeared once more, this time offering their blessing. With a sense of desperation, Efe stepped into the chamber and touched the treasure. The curse was lifted in an explosion of light, and the spirits were finally at peace. The people of Benin City rejoiced. Their history and heritage was restored. Ada's legacy lived on, a reminder that true treasure lies not in gold and jewels, but in the preservation of history and the pursuit of knowledge. The tale of the cursed treasure of Benin City became a legend of bravery, wisdom, and the enduring power of truth.